Have you ever felt that something inside you is blocked? You want to speak, you want to act, you want to build, you want to change the way of your life, but something holds you back. Fear, overthinking, self doubt, mental noise. Now imagine, what if ancient India didn't just observe this problem but gave it a name? In fact, found a solution and gave it a name. And the solution is Indra. And no, Indra is not just rain god. Welcome to your own channel Boli and welcome to Rig Veda series where we try to decode why we do what we do. And in this video we are going to talk about Indra. When most people hear Indra, they imagine lightning, thunder, some mythological king in the sky. But when you go to the oldest layers of Rig Veda, which I have not gone yet, but still, when you try to read about it, you will be shocked that Indra is the most praised force in the entire text. Not once, not twice, hundreds of times. In fact, it is the force जिसके बारे में सबसे ज़्यादा लिखा गया है. Why would ancient civilization obsess over a rain god? Obviously, they were nomadic. They used to, keep traveling, and in fact, most of the things dependent on rain. But still, so much obsession unless Indra was something much more bigger. In Rig Vedic worldview, Indra represents raw energy, courage, action, the force that breaks obstacles, and here's why it becomes most powerful. Indra's greatest story is not about rain, it's about defeating Vritra, a serpent that blocked waters. But now think symbolically, what are blocked waters? It's creativity, it's flow, it's movement, it's life. And what is Vritra? The blockage, the constraint, the psychological paralysis. Hence, it's not mythology. It's neuroscientific poetry. Let's bring this to modern science. Inside your brain, you have fear circuits, you have survival patterns, you have trauma memories, you have self-doubt loops. When you face a challenge, your nervous system can freeze. And that freeze is Vritra. But when you choose to override that freeze, when you choose to act despite fear, when you break that hesitation, that surge in your willpower, that is Indra. Hence, Indra is the activated nervous system choosing courage over paralysis. Ancient Indians didn't describe neurotransmitters, they described forces, and Indra was the force of activation. But why is Indra's weapon Vajra, thunderbolt? What does lightning do? It strikes, it splits, it releases energy instantly. And hence, psychologically, Vajra is clarity. The moment when confusion ends, when overthinking stops, when you say, that's it, I'm doing this, it's decisive energy, and decisive energy changes lives. But why was Indra most praised? In Vedic culture, survival depended upon courage, action, risk-taking, leadership. A passive mind meant danger. A hesitant leader meant destruction. Hence, they did not glorify comfort, they did not glorify withdrawal, but strength. Indra psychologically represented the state of mind required to survive and to build civilization. And hence, Indra is not about clouds, it's about human power. But why Indra's importance declined over time? Why today we see very few temples of Indra? Because as Indian philosophy evolved, it evolved from outer power to inner stillness, from action to introspection, from warrior type of energy to meditative awareness. So Indra's importance did not decline, but it stopped being central as the society, the Indian society's psychological needs changed. But why does this information matter to you? How is it still relevant? Because today's biggest problem is not lack of information, but it's paralysis. It's overthinking, it's scrolling, it's comparing, it's doubting, it's delaying. We don't lack talent. We lack activation, and hence Indra is relevant again. You don't need to worship Indra. You need to awaken Indra inside yourself, and you need to say, I will act. Think about this. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors were mapping psychological forces in a symbolic language. They were not superstitious, they were observant. They knew that power is not outside, but it is awakened inside. In the next episode, we are going to look at even more mysterious concept, so it's not alcohol, it's not fantasy, but again, it might be the most misunderstood concept. If Indra is activation, so might be elevation. That story is even more fascinating. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. If you liked it, like, share and subscribe, comment, and I love you all. See you in the next video.